Don't be calling me. You ain't
Jay Bachelor, Hip Hop Weekly magazine, Indie Spotlight, Houston, Texas. It's always good to talk to the underground artists and see what's going on in the streets. You got to keep your ear to the streets and stay connected. So, before I hop into my questions, kind of introduce yourself to our audience and tell us how you got started in music.
I'm B Lean, man. Born and raised in Port Arthur, Texas, home of UGK, Bun B, Pimp C. I've been rapping for about 5 years now. I started out rapping like '09 in a group called Goon Squad, and we got, one head went to jail, and I just started doing my own thing, and I started doing my own music. So I just started my own solo career like 2010. So I already been rapping about 5 years. So.
No doubt, no doubt. Now coming up, you mentioned names like Bun B, Pimp C. Those are Southern hip hop legends and just hip hop legends. Period. Outside of those guys and people in your local area, who were some of your earliest musical influences?
Oh yeah, 50 Cent. That's my favorite rapper, my idol. Slim Thug, Power Wild, Big Hawk. Really, the Houston scene was really my second home. Really, like if I wasn't listening to UGK, I was listening to SUC coming up. But my favorite rapper up north is 50 Cent, Jadakiss. That's all I listen to coming up. 50 Cent, Jadakiss.
What was it about 50 Cent that made him just such a great artist or had such an impact on you?
Just him being 100 about everything, just being aggressive, because I'm like a aggressive person too like this. So just his demeanor, you know what I'm saying, and what he stand for. So that's what I really like about him, a businessman at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, how would you describe your own music, and what kind of music fan is going to be drawn towards the stuff you're putting out?
Oh, my music is like, I make music from the struggle where I come from, you know what I'm saying? I came up on Section 8, so coming from the hood, so I really just make music like real life music. I make club music, but it's gonna have a substance. Everything I do gonna have a substance, from love letter to turning up. I really just make real music. That's all around real music. So I'm just versatile. So, yeah, that's all I make.
Now, how do you feel about the new wave of artists coming out? You came up under guys like 50 Cent and Jadakiss. How do you feel about current hip hop, whether it be Southern or just the whole game as a whole?
Really, I'm really happy how it is right now, because Southern, we got talked about so much. So I'm really happy how it is right now. I'm really jumping for joy right now, because we ain't have a break in a while, and everybody was talking about the South, sleeping on the South. Now everybody sound like us, so I really like the state of hip hop right now.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this: for those that haven't gotten a chance to become familiar with your music, what are 2 songs that are currently available right now online that are from you that we can hop online and check out? And then tell me what makes those 2 songs significant.
Right now I got a single out called "Telling," and I got another single called "Doing What I Want." I had put out a while back. So with "Doing What I Want," it's more like a club vibe, produced by Sci-Fi, Houston. Y'all know about him. And the other one produced by June James, another Houston vet coming up. So yeah, "Telling" is more like, people going against the code, snitching. So I made "Telling" for that, and "Doing What I Want" just a fun song, you know what I'm saying? Just turn up in the club.
Absolutely, absolutely. What was well, let me ask you this first. When it comes to recording music, what's your most favorite part about being an artist, and what's your least favorite part about being an artist?
My favorite part about being an artist and recording your music, just recording your own music at your house. Like, I don't really have to go to everybody's studio. I could just vibe in my crib and record with my homies and make the music that I really like to make with the people I like to be around. And what I don't like about it is, coming up, you got to do everything on your own. So that's the only thing get hard, because I do mostly everything by myself. So.
Would you ever do a group again? You've had group experience, solo experience. Would you ever join a group again? No, you don't think so?
It's not really that. It's because I was in a group a couple years ago with it was like a team, OTS, with Steven Jackson, the basketball player, and it was kind of chaos, a lot of egos. So I really don't like groups like that anymore. It's too many egos. But if everybody had their ego in check, I'd do it. But right now, I'm just solo. I'd rather go solo.
Most definitely. What's the name of your latest project?
My latest project, Waiting on My Moment.
Okay. Now tell us the significance behind that title, and what do you remember most about putting that together, recording that tape?
When I was doing Waiting on My Moment, it was around the time I was with Steven Jackson doing what we was doing as a group. And, you know, I just got tired of being frustrated, getting slept on, so I just started just making a bunch of music about what I'm going through, people sleeping on me, I'm waiting on my moment. And that's how I built it up, just off of being hungry and kind of mad and aggravated at the same time. So I was just making what I was going through. And plus he did all my Bobby J did all my photos on there to bring it out, so gotta shout him out on it.
No doubt, no doubt. What's the very next thing our audience, your listeners can look for from you? What's the next project coming out, and when can they expect that?
I'm dropping lean mixes. I like redid every song, like all the instrumentals in the game, all the hottest instrumentals. I redid that and I called it lean mixes. I'm dropping that May 16th this year, and I'm doing Waiting on My Moment Reloaded right after that, a new EP. So.
Absolutely. Now, you like artists from all over the country. Who are three guys that you would love to collaborate, outside the names we've talked about before? Who are some big name artists you'd love to collaborate with, and why did you choose those guys? Obviously 50 Cent, obviously Jadakiss,
Yeah.
but outside of them?
I ain't gonna lie, I like Young Thug. I wanna do something with Young Thug. I like Lucci too. So yeah. I'll do something with Drake too, long as he ain't dissing me. I'll do something with Drake. You know what I'm saying? All day.
Before I let you go, man, what do you want to tell your fans, your family, your friends that have been supporting you from day one, and even the people that are slowly starting to jump on the bandwagon? What do you want to say to your supporters now that you have this moment?
Keep supporting, man, because it was a time I wasn't getting no support. So I'm really happy they still supporting, and the ones that ain't supporting, I know they paying attention. So just keep supporting and paying attention and just letting people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Before I let you go, man, hit us with your social media, your Twitter, your IG, all that stuff so we can stay in contact with you.
Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Get At Be Lean, Facebook.com/BeLean43. And you can get at me at Twitter, Instagram at Get At Be Lean, GETATB_LEAN. Get At Be Lean. You can get at me at YouTube, Get At Be Lean TV. This is Get At Be Lean everything, man. So that's it.
Absolutely, absolutely. On behalf of Hip Hop Weekly magazine, Be Lean, Get At Be Lean. Music out now, music on the way. Stay tuned. This ain't the last time you're gonna hear this name. We out.
I'm from a small city, everybody selling. Pulled out the full of fellas. Trill talk that bust your melon. Lay low cause these niggas be telling. Pocket watching niggas is jealous. Feds in town, I smelled them. Crash dummy, you melt. Now you singing like Elvis. Real niggas be careful. Get it off in a hurry. Running back like Murray. Snitching, I'm shooting like Curry. Pussy niggas is scary. When wise y'all working? When wise y'all working?